may be. So start taking accountability for the way that you feel about other people and the way that you perceive other people is not always going to be true. I always tell people this, just because you feel that someone is being a certain way towards you does not mean they are being a certain way towards you. Nithyanandam, God and goddesses, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. Have a great year.
What? Oh,
A few things I'll just tell you guys very quickly. Stop eating crap. Stop eating poison. Stop making excuses for eating poison. Saying, oh yeah, well, if they regulate it and if they allow people to buy it, that it must be okay to eat. No. Look and see each ingredient that's being done with each of the foods that you're eating and stop eating the crap. Buy organic food. Stop being cheap. You make money. You spend it on so much crap. Start spending it on organic food, non-GMO food. You do not understand how important your health is, and you are wasting it away and then being clutched onto the system because you end up becoming dependent. One little small issue here, one little small issue here with your health, and then you're just thinking, oh yeah, I'm healthy. Oh yeah, I had these situations with my health. It came up from time to time, but I'm healthy. No, you're not healthy. Situations coming up with your health. Headache here, small thing here, thing with bladder here. Understanding that is things happening in your body where you are already sick and you're not even aware of it until you feel some kind of pain or something expresses physically in your body. So stop playing around with your body. Stop playing around with your health. Stop purposely being ignorant and make a change at least somewhere. Spiritually, it will help if you just start making a change with your food today, this year. Nithyanandam. Nithyanandam, God and goddesses. So I'm out here at the water and going to continue the New Year's message for you guys. Okay? I'll show you guys quickly so you guys can see yourself. All right? I currently don't have a gimbal on hand, so it's going to be a little shaky, which is why I chose to put it on the rocks. Maybe I can put it here. Maybe it'll stand. Maybe it won't. If it does stand, we'll do it here. All right, perfect. We'll do it here then. All right, so continuing with other things that you need to stop doing. Basically, you need to stop doing. Start taking responsibility for your own emotions, for your own triggers. Right? Whenever you get triggered, irritated, anything by someone, immediately look and see, where is this coming up inside of me? Don't start pointing fingers. Oh, this person, that person did this, did not. I'm feeling this way because of this person. All right, fine. You can realize that a person is making you feel a kind of way, but unless they're intentionally trying to make you feel a kind of way, unless they're trying to kill you or something, then you need to take that time not to blame someone else, not to get someone else's apology, but to look and see, why am I feeling this way? You look in, you see all the times you felt that way in your life. If you see that constantly you've experienced something constantly, right, in your life, then you need to use that time to see, okay, why has this been a reoccurring situation or feeling that's been coming up in my life? What emotions are attached to it? What are all the times I felt this way in my life? And then look and see, okay, it's because of this, this, and this, or it's because of this happened, blah, 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 when I was a child, whatever the case may be. So start taking accountability for the way that you feel about other people and the way that you perceive other people is not always going to be true. I always tell people this, just because you feel that someone is being a certain way towards you does not mean they are being a certain way towards you. Whether it's enemy, whether it's animosity, whatever the case may be, whatever you want to call it. Okay? So, another thing, when it comes to being lazy and waking up, right? There are so many different things you want to start, right? Let's say you want to leave your job, whether you want to start a business, whether you want to start a gig, whether you want to start a hobby. Start doing it. Do not surround yourself with the people who is going to tell you, oh, you want to sleep for an extra hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Oh, you want to stay up, extra late tonight. Go out partying, drinking, this and that. Stay away from those people. And if it's inevitable for you to be around those people, then keep the things that you want to do to a minimum, keep it to yourself, and keep it surrounded by a group of people who are like minded. If you do not know anyone who is like minded and is able to keep you on the track that you need to be to keep you accountable for the things that you want to manifest, then you need to sign up for my ELC program, because I will make sure that whatever you set out consciously to do for yourself, I will make sure that you do it. See, the difference between unconscious and unconscious decision. So, conscious and unconscious decision. The moment, if you're standing right in front of me right now, and if you are telling me that I want to do this, this, and this, at that very moment, when you are the most conscious, you are making the decision that this is how I want my ideal life to be. Right. That you're literally looking and seeing that this is how I want my ideal life to be. Therefore, when there's other times when you're waking up and you're feeling groggy, when you're feeling lazy, when your friend is inviting you out to go hair, and hair, when you're thinking about um, spending more time to eat, to cook, to go on social media and watch things that are not necessarily benefiting or going towards your ideal life, then you're going to see that you're actually all of that time is an unconscious decision. But how many times when you get hungry and you sit and you ask yourself, am I really hungry? Am I actually hungry? Or is it that I am just feeling like I need to eat now, but I just ate 2 hours ago? I don't need to eat. 4 to 6 hours minimum for your food to digest in your stomach. You cannot convince me or tell me that an hour after eating, you need to snack. You need to eat again. 2 hours, 3 hours. No. It creates indigestion. The moment that food goes into your stomach, the food that is still trying to digest in your stomach is leaving the system, not even fully digested, into your intestines. And that creates indigestion. So your body is not going to be able to absorb the food or the nutrients from that food. And on top of that, now your body is doing twice as much work. And people wonder why when after they're done eating, they feel sleepy. Different reasons: that they overeat, they're not eating properly, they're not eating the right combination of food, they're not eating the food that's most compatible with their body type. So many different things. But on a very basic level, that's one thing to take into consideration. Now, another thing, whenever you are feeling not well, sick, whatever the case may be, stop with this idea that, I don't know why it's such a staple. This is so stupid. This staple. Oh, take some Tylenol, or take some Advil. Stop with that. What are you doing? Look and see. Go forget what's on the box. Go online and look and see how Tylenol and Advil and all these other drugs are affecting your body. Look and see. How are they affecting your body? Then you'll be able to determine, should I put this in my body to create more issues to temporarily, possibly, maybe take care of this headache? It's idiocy. It's complete idiocy. So these are a few things to touch on. Okay, stop with the excuses, because excuses does not get you to where you need to be. Start taking accountability for your own actions. Don't trigger people, instigate people, and then take the results of them being instigated and irritated because you have feelings or belief that they're being some kind of way towards you, when there is no physical or logical factor at the moment apart from your feeling and assumption that they're being some kind of way towards you, and take accountability for the irritation that's coming up. If it's someone that you cannot uh, avoid, or that's part of your everyday life, then you need to sit down with them and tell them, instead of saying, you made me feel this way, or you made me angry earlier because you did this and this and this. Switch it around. I feel angry because, see, you're claiming the way that you feel first instead of making an accusation. It allows the person to be there for you. It allows the person to be there for you. In the mix of that conflict, you're telling that person, I need your support. I need you to be there for me. But you already instigated them, accused them, triggered them, and called and said so many terrible things to them. But then in the mix of that, in the midst of that, you're asking them to support you and be there for you. It doesn't make any sense. I have people who goes to the same thing. They stream. They have people who goes ahead, make very like instigating comments, etc. Then what ends up happening, they end up getting a little irritated or triggered because it's obvious what they're doing. Then the viewer latches on to how they are, responding, how they're feeling because of what the person was being. It wasn't fair how they were accusing or what they were saying to my friend. And they say, no, you can't switch it around like that. You can't go ahead and start saying all of these mean things, all of these, accusations, and all of these just all of these things that obviously you're trying to trigger me, and then say, oh, look how you're acting, why you're mad. Listen. People will run away from you eventually. Even if the people who love you, eventually they will end up either killing themselves, or all the people will end up running away from you. Because even if they pretend that they are trying to help you in front of you, when you're doing that in the long term, deep down inside, they're going to just wish that they could just run away. But they can't because they love you. Right? Or they want something from you. But they are going to, it's going to be like torture for them, because you're putting those people in a situation where they start resenting you because of that behavior. So that's another thing. So make sure you're taking accountability for the way that you feel, taking accountability for the so taking accountability of the way that you feel, taking accountability for making sure that you're letting the person know that I'm feeling this way because of these things. And that way, just with that first response, easily that you'll be able to get the support that you need, the listening and the love from people, and you will literally have the best relationship. You will never feel like you need to run out of any kind of relationship or things, or you need to feel that, oh, people are being like this, like that, I need to protect my energy. It's always the people who say that they need to protect their energy are the people who instigate other people. How ironic is that? And then points at the people's reaction based off the instigation they've done. So that'll be all for today, and I'll be making a video soon. Uh, Want to make it regular. If any of you want a Vedic astrology reading, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and share with other people who need a really good push of a new year message. And if any of you wants any kind of Vedic astrology readings from me, the link is down below. Or you can email me at myreport@glimpsesastrology.com. Otherwise, I will see you guys soon. And also, there's an ELC program where you guys can get mentorship from me as well, if you guys are interested in getting this kind of mentorship, life coaching, so that we can make sure to take care of all of the things that you're dealing with, no matter what it is, whether it's food related, health related. I just finishing up my lessons still, but just graduated from my Ayurvedic school. So also health-wise, taking care of your lifestyle and even your relationships, people around you, business, anything. Even if it's just well-being or having that like-minded person. Okay? I just updated the whole entire plan for the ELC program. So all of that information will be down in the link. ELC program and Vedic astrology readings. Until next time, Nithyanandam.